I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime.
You look out the window while I look at you, saying I don't know would be like saying that the sky ain't blue, and boots weren't made for sitting by the door. Since you don't wanna stay anymore, you can have your space, cowboy. I ain't gonna fence you in. Go on right away in your Silverado. I guess I'll see you around again. I know my place, and it ain't with you. Well, sunsets fade and love does too. Yeah, we had our day in the sun when a horse wants to run. There ain't no sense in closing the gate. You can have your space, cowboy. After the gold rush, there ain't no reason to stay. Should've learned from the movies that good guys don't run away. But roads were made to not go down, and there ain't room for both of us in this town.
I know you're worried at night I won't find my way, and I'm tired of lying to myself just to get through each day. My head says I should've never left, and then my feet will soon lead to my death. I'm starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson. I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left you. I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. My colors are darker and cold. I think it's time that I went home, and I don't understand why I always feel dead and alone. Well, I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo.
I gave up a piece of my heart, then I turned to run. Oh, my head's in the clouds, but I don't feel close to the sun. And the light fades away from my face, and the tears fall like rain. And so I turn my words all into faith. Hope it's me that they say. I'm starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson. Lord knows I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left you.
And I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. My colors are darker and cold. I think it's time that I went home, and I don't understand why I always feel dead and alone. Well, I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. I'm starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson.
Lord knows I'm
I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left you.
Get a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal.
Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
There's a dress in the closet that I just can't throw away. And I know it might sound crazy, but I haven't changed your pillowcase. A heart half full or half empty, it's half gone either way with you gone. But what went wrong? Maybe the hardest part is we didn't break this heart. Nobody cheated or lied. I still have to live with goodbye. But how can I just move on? I've loved you for way too long. I don't want to admit that you're gone. I don't want to write this song. Don't wanna write this song. Oh. Another glass of whiskey by your picture in a frame. I'm playing all the black keys and crying out your name. Holding on or letting go, it's gonna kill me either way with you gone. The hardest part is we didn't break this heart. Nobody cheated or lied. I still have to live with goodbye. But how can I just move on? I've loved you for way too long. I don't want to admit that you're gone. I don't want to write this song. Don't wanna write this song. Bobby pins on the dresser, wilted flowers in a vase. I left the rose on your headstone. I never quite know what to say. Oh, maybe the hardest part is we didn't break this heart. Nobody cheated or lied. I still have to live with goodbye. So how can I just move on? I loved you for way too long. Don't want to admit that you're gone. I don't want to write this song. No, don't want to write this song. Don't wanna write this song. Don't wanna write this song. Oh.
It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing you now just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening. I hear that you're building your little house deep in the desert. You're living for nothing now. I hope you're keeping some kind of record. Yes, and Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Did you ever go clear? Oh, the last time we saw you, you looked so much older. Your famous blue raincoat was torn at the shoulder. You'd been to the station to meet every train. Then you came home without Lily Marlene, and you treated my woman to a flake of your life. And when she came back, she was nobody's wife. Well, I see you there with a rose in your teeth. One more thin gypsy thief. Well, I see Jane's away. She sends her regards. And what can I tell you, my brother, my killer? What can I possibly say? I guess that I miss you. I guess I forgive you. I'm glad you stood in my way. If you ever come by here, for Jane or for me, well, your enemy is sleeping, and his woman is free. Yes, and thanks for the trouble you took from her eyes. I thought it was there for good, so I never tried. And Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Sincerely, L. Cohen.
Everybody's asking what the hell happened, wondering why it all went wrong. Mama always said if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. And I've got my side of the story, and he's got his side too. So I ain't gonna go and tell you what he did, but I'll tell you what he didn't do. Treat me right, put me first, be a man of his word, stay home cause he wanted to. take the high road, even though we both know I could run him out of this town. That's just dirty laundry. I don't need to wear the truth. So I ain't gonna tell you everything he did, but I'll tell you what he didn't do. Treat me right, put me first, be a man of his word. Stay home cause he wanted to. Always fight for my love, hold on tight like it's something
It was back in 1942, I was a member of a good platoon. We were on maneuvers in Louisiana one night by the light of the moon. The captain told us to ford a river, that's how it all begun. We were knee-deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. The sergeant said, "Sir, are you sure this is the best way back to the base?" "Sergeant, go on, I forded this river about a mile above this place. It'll be a little soggy, but just keep slogging, we'll soon be on dry ground." We were waist deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. Well, the sergeant said, "Sir, with all this equipment, no man'll be able to swim." "Sergeant, don't be a nervous Nelly," the captain said to him. "All we need is a little determination, men, follow me, I'll lead on." We were neck deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. All at once, the moon clouded over, we heard a gurgling cry. A few seconds later, the captain's helmet was all that floated by. The sergeant said, "Turn around, men, I'm in charge from now on." And we just made it out of the big muddy with the captain dead and gone. We stripped and dived and found his body stuck in the old quicksand. I guess he didn't know that the water was deeper than the place he'd once before been. Another stream had joined the big muddy about a half mile from where we'd gone. We were lucky to escape from the big muddy when the big fool said to push on. Well, I'm not going to point any moral, I'll leave that for yourself. Maybe you're still walking, you're still talking, you'd like to keep your health. But every time I read the paper, them old feelings come on. We're waist deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. Waist deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. Waist deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on. Waist deep, neck deep, soon even a tall man will be over his head. We're waist deep in the big muddy, the big fool says to push on.
Waking up in my college dorm, yeah, my life, it was pretty normal. Looking for a date to the spring form, I wasn't worried about nothing else, no. Majoring in undecided, notebook full of bad songs I was writing. Never dreamed anybody else would like them. Now they're sitting on a Walmart shelf. Ain't it funny how life changes? You wake up, ain't nothing the same, and life changes. You can't stop it, just hop on the train, and you never know what's gonna happen. You make your plans and you hear God laughing. Life changes, and I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no. And I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no. I bought a ring and she said I do, but everybody else said, man, you're 22, what you trying to prove? Hey, why don't you wait? Cause I've been waiting on her since the 2nd grade, yeah. And now she got her own set of fans, got a blue check mark by her Instagram. And I wrote a little song about holding her hand, and now everybody wanna die happy, man. Funny how life changes. You wake up, ain't nothing the same, and life changes. You can't stop it, just hop on the train, and you never know what's gonna happen. You make your plans and you hear God laughing. Life changes, yes it does. And I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no. And I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no. I remember the day I told my daddy and mama, you're gonna have a grandkid. Yep. from Uganda, that's right, we're adopting. And she is the cutest little girl that you ever seen. Well, I was wrapping my head around being a dad, a big wrench got thrown in the plans we thought we had. Now Lauren's showing, got one on the way, yeah, that's 2 into 2. Hey, what can I say? Ain't it funny how life changes? You wake up, ain't nothing the same, and life changes. You can't stop it, just hop on a train, and you never know what's gonna happen. You make your plans and you hear God laugh, and life changes. And I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no. And I wouldn't change it for the world, oh no.
Mercy, why you gotta show up looking so good just to hurt me? Why you wanna stop this whole damn world from turning? Mercy, why you hanging on so tight if this ain't working? Why you wanna stop this flame if it's still burning? 'Cause it's still burning. So if you're gonna break my heart, just break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, then take it. Take it. If you made up your mind, then make it. Make this fast. If you ever love me, have mercy. If you go out tonight and get drunk and lonely, wind up home alone, please don't call me and say you miss me, no. If you're gonna break my heart, just break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, then take it. Take it. If you made up your mind, then make it. Make this fast. If you ever love me, have mercy. Whoa, oh, have mercy. If you're gonna break my heart, just break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, take it, take it. Oh, if you're gonna break my heart, just break it. If you're gonna take your shot, then take it. Take it. If you made up your mind, then make it. Make this fast. If you ever love me, if you ever love me, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Have mercy.
be the last one standing. Two hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Born champion. The C is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Yeah. Surpassed all rivals. It's all about who wants it the most. Fight for what we believe in. That's what champions are made of. Yeah. Champion.
flew backwards into whose galloping arms, and the impassioned phoenix draws a sad goodnight to fiction's tomb. Open your road. Open your road. Never, in fact, as he gazed amazed at two lost eyebrows lisping into the unexpected, and the archetypal postman delivering your seat of letters, whose eyes are black eggs, really, upon a long shore, upon a long shore. Open your door. Open your door. Ask anyone, he muttered, as he spat a small, brilliant blue insect whirring into the galls. I would advise stilts for the quagmires and camels for the snowy hills. And any survivors their debt I will certainly pay. There's always a way. There's always a way. I smiled at that gallantly concealed, forceful nervousness that has proved that oysters cry, and that I have come to know and accept as myself. And plucking a barbed feather from the morose universe, I called him Deathless, and left before he could reply. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Father Abraham, whose bosom is the unique soul of the humans, was certainly as bewildered as we are, if not infinitely more so. And with an ancient, ceremonial gesture of dismissal, he pointed forward. Verily, 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 verily. First day was golden, and she colored the sun. She named it Hyperion. She made it a day of light and healing. The second was silver, and she colored the moon, and she named it Phoebe, and she made a day of enchantment and the living waters. Third was many-colored, and she colored the earth, and she made a day of joy with the scarlet strength of seed. In the fourth, the black and white were mingled into quicksilver, and she colored Mercury, and she made a day of wisdom and the signs that are placed in the firmament. The fifth was bright blue, and she envisaged Jupiter, and she made a day of awe and circles. of the universe. The sixth was burning with icy green flames that glowed white, and of her beauty she made Venus, and she made a day of love, whereby all beings are united. The seventh was rich purple of the mollusks, and she colored Kronos, and she made a day of idleness and repose, whereon all beings cease from struggle. La la, la la, la la. Verily, 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 I am the pebble in your very own eye. I am the sword and your enemy dies. I am the storm and the hurricane wind. I am the thorn of an unkind friend. I am desire, what color my eyes. I am Loki, wizard of lies. Catch me, find me, see me if you can. I am the guilt of an honest man. I am the pebble in your very own eye. I am the sword and your enemy dies. I am the storm and the hurricane wind. I am the thorn of an unkind friend. I am desire, what color my eyes. I am Loki, wizard of lies. Catch me, find me, see me if you can. I am the guilt of an honest Then 7 times we raised our arms, and with cat stretch sent our footspells yawn into the multitudes. In need we called upon the mother of all living 3 times the succor, but with ambitious spears they made us change. They crouched behind their mirrors and fought on. I will not allow them praise. I broke the harmonious globe in splintered fragments. And yet they moved perforce with a perfect pattern, and complemented harmony with discord, and light with darkness. It was then that we stepped out of our world machine, between the palm and fingers peeling like gloves. And for each eye that shed one tear, we made of that tear an ocean. And in the 5 directions, we loosed our several craft.
I'm a Mr. Gallion out on the rolling sea. Your face is concealed beyond the rose the skies below, by the brazen wall with your sword at love. Where iron-eyed your sight was cold, where daffodils at last dawns of the rose of the world tree. I sing today, please be a sweet cup for me. I'm a Mr. Gallion out on the rolling sea. Sham, sham, shitty, resident shitty. Dina, 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 dina. Bully, 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 show. Was my love is so deep for me. Every ripple in her voice is a waving in me. I'm a Mr. Gallion out on the rolling sea.
Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete.
Deposaris gratiae, hoc quod optimamus, Carmine latitiae, devoti redamus.
Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete.
Deus homo factus est natura mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante.
Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete.
Esigelis potaclas per transito, onde luxus totas salus infinita.
Gaudete, Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christus es natus, ex Maria Gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgin May, Gaudete, 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 Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgin May, Gaudete.
And the night comes again to the circle-studded sky. The stars settle slowly, in loneliness they lie, till the universe explodes as a falling star is raised. Planets are paralyzed, the mountains are amazed, but they all glow brighter from the brilliance of the blaze. With the speed of insanity, then he dies. In the green fields a turning, baby is born. His cries grease the wind and mingle with the morn. An assault upon the order, the changing of the guard, chosen for a challenge that is hopelessly hard. And the only single sign is the sighing of the stars, but to the silence of distance they are sworn. So dance, 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 teach us to be true. Come dance, 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 'cause we love you. Images of innocence charging to go on, but the decadent's destiny is looking for a pawn. To a nightmare of knowledge he opens up the gate. Blinding revelation is laid upon his plate, that beneath the greatest love is a hurricane of hate, and God help the critic of the dawn. So he stands on the sea and he shouts to the shore, but the louder that he screams, the longer he's ignored. For the wine of oblivion is drunk to the dregs, and the merchants of the masses almost have to be begged, till the giant is aware someone's pulling at his leg, and someone is tapping at the door. To dance, 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 teach us to be true. Come dance, 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 'cause we love you. Then his message gathers meaning and it spreads across the land. The rewarding of his fame is the following of the man. But ignorance is everywhere and people have their way. Success is an enemy to the losers of the day. In the shadows of the churches, who knows what they pray? For blood is the language of the band. The Spanish bulls are beaten, the crowd is soon be gone. The matador is beautiful, a symphony of stars. Excitement is ecstatic, passion places best. Gracefully bows to ovations that he gets. But the hands that are applauding are slippery with sweat, and saliva is falling from their smile. So dance, 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 teach us to be true. Come dance, 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 'cause we love you. Then this overflow of life is crushed into a lyre. The gentle soul is ripped apart, tossed into the fire. First a smile of rejection at the nearness of the night. Truth becomes a tragedy, limping from the light. All the heavens are horrified, they stagger from the side as the cross is trembling with desire. They say they can't believe it, it's a sacrilegious shame. Now who would want to hurt such a hero of the game? But you know, I predicted it, I knew he had to fall. How did it happen? Oh, his suffering was small. Tell me every detail, for I've got to know it all. And do you have a picture of pain? So dance, 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 teach us to be true. Come dance, 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 'cause we love you. Time makes a hope, memory fades, but his glories grow in the magic that he made. Reality is ruined, it's the freeing from the fear. Drama is distorted to what they want to hear. Swimming in their sorrow and the twisting of a tear as they wait for the new thrill parade. Yes, the eyes of the rebel have been branded by the blind. To the safety of sterility, the threat has been refined. The child was created, to the slaughterhouse he's led. So good to be alive when the eulogies are read. Climax of emotion, the worship of the dead, and the cycle of sacrifice unwinds. So dance, 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 teach us to be true. Come dance, 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 'cause we love you. And the night comes again to the circle-studded sky. The stars so slowly in loneliness they lie, till the universe explodes as the falling stars rage. Planets are paralyzed, mountains are amazed, but they all glow brighter from the brilliance of the blaze. With the speed of insanity, then he dies.
Strong